beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Yanni, and today we're gonna do a very quick and simple vampire makeup look. So you guys get asked to go to a Halloween party, although it's 2020 and nobody's really going to Halloween parties, but let's just say you get asked to go to a Halloween party and you're like, you know what, I want to go, but you don't have a costume. Well, this is an easy look for you. So if you're interested in seeing how you transform this into a vampire look, then go ahead and grab a snack, grab a bottle of water, because you know we're still trying to get healthy up in this joint, and keep on watching. Okay, so I already have my eyebrows on, I already have lashes on, and I do have a little bit of makeup. So like, let's say this is my everyday makeup and I get an impromptu an invitation to a Halloween party, then yes, I put on my black wig because this is the darkest wig that I have. I gotta get another wig, but yes, this is the darkest one that I have. So we're just gonna roll with this. So of course, vampire, you want to do a nice deep dark look, so we're gonna go ahead and go in with, so I'm deciding to do a voiceover on this video. It's going to be a couple of parts that I'm going to be actually talking, and then a couple of parts that I'm actually going to be doing a voiceover, because this video was just all over the place. My husband and my children were in and out of my room because they were coming in and out of the house. So here we go. Okay, so I put my hair back. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start this off. I think I'm gonna go into a voiceover just because, there you go, just because I want to watch some TV and you guys can possibly see what I'm doing. The eyes are super simple. The foundation, you want to just go and take like 2 shades lighter and just go white powder. You can do that, or if you want to do like a cream base, that's up to you. I just take a lighter foundation and just go with it. So let's go. Like I said, voiceover is going to be throughout this entire video. I'm going in with a shader brush. This is just my Scone flat shader brush, and I'm taking the black that's in that BH Cosmetics palette, and I already have shadow on my lids, like I said earlier, because this is taking your everyday look and just creating a vampiress makeup look for a party, like impromptu. Now I'm taking a much more fluffy brush, and I'm taking like that burgundy and like purple kind of color, and I mixed it. And I should have taken a more precise brush versus blowing it out so much. This was probably like my biggest mistake, and I do realize it in the next clip because it just came out way too messy. This is where I switched brushes and realized I should have just used this brush from the beginning, because it took away a lot of that black color that I had already laid down on my lid, and it made my eyes look super messy. So this just gave me a lot more work to have to fix it. So I'm doing it on the other side, and I had to go in with the big fluffy brush because I did it on the other side and I wanted my eyes to look even. Now I'm going back into that black color and I am patting it back on, but as you can see, it did come out a little bit patchy because I already had shadow on my lid. So if you want to not put shadow, or if you want to just do this on a blank canvas, you can, but I just wanted to show you that you can do this with makeup already on. Now I'm taking my makeup wipe and I'm cleaning up all that fallout, and I decided to go ahead and go in with the light cream color in the palette because I wanted to see if I can fix my brow bone and bring down that shade a little bit more, because I just blew it out way too much and I just wasn't feeling the way that it looked. It helped a little bit, but not much. You know, everyone makes mistakes. Now I'm going in with my foundation, my complexion. I'm just using a shade that's really light. This is my Profusion Skin Perfecting Foundation. This one is definitely a couple shades lighter than what I am right now, because I was at the beach and caught sun and didn't realize I was going to catch so much sun. I was only at the beach for like an hour and a half. But yes, This is what I'm doing. I'm putting it everywhere because I want to make sure that everything looks good. I went in with my BH Cosmetics Total Coverage Concealer. This is in the color 111, and it's a pretty light shade. This is definitely a very full coverage concealer. A little bit does go a long way. I went in and I patted everything out with a brush, but then you see me go in the next clip with a sponge just because I felt like I went a little bit overboard. But the foundation is not a full coverage foundation for me, so this concealer definitely helped to kind of fix the foundation and make it a lot more even. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm just kind of patting out the concealer and just making sure that everything is kind of blended and seamless and everything is nice and even. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with my L'Oreal Infallible powder. I am going to take it on a powder puff because I want to powder like my heart's desire away. I want to make sure that I really powder a lot so that I set the foundation and concealer in place, but so that I also have that very pale kind of look. You know, vampires are dead, so they're pale. They don't have any flush to their face. And then I took my wig off. We're going to create that snatched look because obviously a vampire is... Okay, now we're going to go ahead and wipe all the excess powder off of our face. We don't want our foundation to move anywhere, but we also want to make sure that we don't have any excess powder because we are going to be drawing on our face like these little red veins. So going into that same BH Cosmetics palette, they have a really nice array of grays. So I used the dark gray and the light gray, and I kind of mixed the two to create the shadow so that I looked like hollowed out, you know, very thin, very like dead-like. You know, I live on blood as a vampiress, so I have to look very snatched. Blood doesn't do very much. So we're just going to hollow out the cheeks, and we're just going to create that dead contoury kind of look going on. So that's what you see me doing here. I'm just blending and blending and blending and making sure that everything looks nice and seamless. It is a Halloween look, so I want to look as gruesome as I possibly could. I decided to contour my forehead, just kind of make it look even. And then as you can see here, I just go all the way around the frame of my face. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line. So I'm going really close to my waterline with that packing brush that has black on it. And just make sure to use the tip. And then I'm doing the other side as well. Just want to get as close as possible to your waterline, just because you want it nice and dark there. A little brush. I'm going to take those two burgundy purpley colors. Just run that right under that black. Just want to make sure that there's no harsh lines and that everything is nice and blended. So you just want to mirror what you did on top on the bottom. And like I said, you can use a black pencil as well. You don't have to just use shadow. I chose shadow. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in to do the red veins on my face. So I chose to use my ColourPop BFF liquid liner just because this is super easy for me, but you can absolutely use a liquid lip, which I was contemplating. That's why you see on my other hand by the mirror that I have a liquid lip. But then I shook this liner and it worked a lot better for me. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in to that burgundy color, and I'm just going to go over and like blend through the lines just to make it look a little less harsh, and just kind of go ahead and create like a shadowing behind the red veins. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in to my lips. I use the ColourPop Bull Chic lip liner. I have been waiting so long to use this lip liner. I'm so happy that it's Halloween, because now I get to use it all the time. And I'm just outlining my lips, and then I decided that I wanted to go ahead and go in with the ombre. So I did an ombre on the outer corners of my lips, and then I did go over the Cupid's bow and my bottom lip just a little bit more, just to accentuate the black, because we're going to put a red lip in the middle. I'm going in with the ColourPop matte liquid lip in Arriba, which is a collaboration with I Love Sarai, which is a really nice red. And that's what you see me putting on right in the middle. And then I'm going to go in and do my lower lashes. I'm going to go ahead and just run a black liner. This is the Makeup Forever multi-use liners, and I'm just running that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Lash Princess mascara, which I've been loving lately, and I'm just going to throw some mascara on my lower lashes. I love this mascara because it makes my lashes look super duper long. It's my favorite part. And then if you want to make it even more, you can create... So I decided to create the Devil's Peak, which is just like a little extra hairline that vampires, like the classic vampires or vampiresses, have. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just shading in with that black color, creating that little peak, and then darkening it up. And this is the final look. You could throw on a choker, you could throw on some jewelry, some spidey earrings, vampire earrings, whatever you wanted to do, and go ahead and go to your Halloween party just like this. And that's it. That's my finished look. This is my quick vampire look, taking your everyday look into you do what you can to throw things together. There you go. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the love and the support. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell down below so you can get notified every time I upload videos, which is 3 days a week. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, you know, if life permits. Halloween season is my favorite season. I love doing makeup for Halloween. I love doing makeup every day, but Halloween makeup is just so much more creative and so much more, you know? So yeah. Leave a comment down below on what makeup looks you want to see, what makeup looks you would like to try, want me to try. Maybe I'll do it. And yes, thank you so much for watching again. I appreciate all love and support, and I will see all you beauties in my next video. Happy Halloween.